Episode 76 of the Loaded Couch. Daniel Craig gonna be rich. Pigeon, me, has a PlayStation conspiracy theory. What came first, the brothers or the dad? More bad news for the division. Questions from listeners. Beer.
Beer.
Reach in at your own risk. This is the Loaded Couch.
All right, and we're back. Episode 76 of the Loaded Couch. I'm Scott Hound.
Pigeon Peg like coo.
And Celtic Fox.
And let's get started with our beer mash. Pidge, why don't you lead us off?
I found a beer I've never seen before by a good company. It's Harpoon Brewery from Boston, Massachusetts. It's the Harpoon Trippel. It's golden colored, 9% alcohol, and it is mighty good.
All right, just for a little heads up, we decided to go triple this week.
Yes. Also, my Harpoon Trippel is discontinued, so I will never be able to drink this again.
All right. Kelk?
I am drinking beer to drink music to.
Good. I was going to get that one. It was the other triple that they had in, that I was eyeballing.
Yeah,
Glad I didn't get it.
This is from Dogfish Head. It's their Belgian style triple, and they're out of Milton, Delaware. Copper color, 9% alcohol.
We'll come see you one day, Dogfish.
Myself, I'm drinking the Triple Horse from River Horse.
You're getting
I've had it before. I think the last time I had it, what was it, like my second or third in the night? But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I think it was the second, dude.
Yeah.
You're gonna be numb tonight.
It's a 10% Belgian triple out of Trent, New Jersey.
And we're
in the bottle, so I don't know the color.
We're going to play FIFA tonight, and he's going to score a hat trick.
I'm going to have 24 shots on goal out of the 26 that we actually do as a team.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. Innovative craft brewers are always looking for new avenues to explore with their
Already
beer.
hitting you, dude.
Yeah.
Already hitting you.
From interesting ingredients to off the beaten path styles nearly forgotten.
Belly button lint.
One style that started to get attention in the craft beer world is the Grisette, a relative to the Belgian Saisons.
Ooh,
Calc.
I like my Saisons.
You do like the Saisons. It was brewed primarily to refresh. It's light in body and low in alcohol. The dry finish helping to further quench the thirst, which seems counterproductive. These bright and refreshing qualities and a complex flavor remain easy to drink.
Ooh, Calc.
I want to try this.
I got to go to the liquor store and look for Grisette.
Yeah,
Grisette,
track one down for me. I'll stop at the place on my way home from work now because it's
Actually, it's French. It's Grisette. So.
Now, does that seem right to you guys? The dry finish to help quench your thirst?
Well,
Saison beers are supposed to be like kind of quench your thirst.
Yeah, they're like a hot summer, farm style.
Right.
Just keep putting them away. The dryness. I mean, I know what you're saying, but I'm trying to think back to a really dry champagne. Does the dryness take away that thirst? I don't know. I mean, I don't
know.
I'm sure they can scientifically prove it, but
right. It's
it does.
Salt
it
making
does sound
chocolate sweeter.
Exactly, but it does sound counterproductive.
Salt on watermelon.
Yeah. All right. Michigan State Representative Tom Hooker introduced a bill this week that would boost Michigan's beer excise tax for the first time since 1966, upping the rate from $6.30 to $21.70 per barrel.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
It's about, it goes another, I guess a reference would be 1.9 cents to 6.6 cents per 12-ounce can or bottle.
And the liquor stores are going to find a way to charge you $4 more.
Not my Dogfish. No, they won't.
I don't even know if they're going to ship Dogfish up that in Michigan, would they?
Yeah, I don't know.
Aren't they in a limited delivery?
Yeah.
Kind of like Yingling was?
Distribution. Yeah.
Right. The tax would then be tied to inflation, meaning it could rise in future years without legislative approval.
That's effed up, man.
It's a user tax, says Hooker, who hopes this bill will spark a conversation about an issue to which he has personal connections. His mother, I guess, spent several years in an orphanage because her parents had problems with alcohol. Hooker said he's never personally touched the stuff.
So isn't this like a prime example of government should stay out of?
Yeah, that's
like
exactly.
This is exactly like a personal vendetta because it affected him. So now he thinks he's going to correct.
So everyone else should be punished for it.
Exactly.
Right.
I don't think if you're in office, does the mayor of Belvedere do that?
No, he stays out of that stuff.
Okay.
Well, that's not true. He stays into that stuff, so he stays out of it. Gotcha.
The spicy gudgy.
All right, in the movie talk. Pidge, what'd you watch?
I didn't watch anything. My newborn has been a little fussy through the
All right,
night.
screw you then. Calc, what'd you watch?
I love you, Drew.
I watched X-Men Apocalypse.
Okay.
Load a couch account or what?
Every time, you know it.
Your son's gonna chip in for a ReCore, right?
Yeah.
And so is your son, Scotch.
Yeah, he was playing that this morning.
Yeah.
Sorry, this afternoon.
Yeah, so I didn't see this in the theaters, obviously.
Okay.
When it's
Yeah,
something
me either, actually.
when it's something we're interested in, we kind of just hold off and we buy it when it comes out. I don't know. It was okay. I think maybe it's just that I'm really entertained by the Marvel movies and the Avengers.
Oh, X-Men is Marvel, isn't it?
It is Marvel, yeah. So I guess I should say the Avenger movies.
Okay.
I don't know. This one I would say it was like a 7.5 out of 10 for me. It was nothing spectacular. It was pretty cool.
Oh wow.
That was J-Law.
She didn't have really that big of a role in it. There was more about like Cyclops and Jean Grey, Professor X.
How'd you like the Apocalypse? Well, not actor, but the character.
I liked him. I kind of liked him a lot more than the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, which were like his sidekicks.
Yep.
I know Olivia Munn was one of them, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, she's great." I didn't really think she was all that exciting. Again,
She just meh.
yeah, the sidekicks didn't really do it for me. There is a sidekick that has a bigger future in the X-Men storyline, so I won't give that away. Again, I would recommend it, just not highly recommend it. Wait till it comes out on Netflix. Let's just say that.
Okay. Myself, I watched The Finest Hours.
That's the one, the ship, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Is that with Chris Pine?
Yes, Captain
Yes.
Kirk.
Yeah. Captain Kirk. Yes.
Captain Kirk.
Yeah. It was actually really good. It was based on a true story. I don't remember what year it was supposed to be, but it was definitely back, I'd say 50s.
I was going to say,
40s,
I think it was
40s, 50s.
right after World War II, I think it was.
Right. And it was based off of a Coast Guard rescue of a oil tanker that split in half, and the tail half of it stayed afloat, and they landed the ship on a shoal. And then they took this little tiny boat. Chris Pine and 4 other guys took this really little tiny boat. I guess it wasn't that small. It had like 40 guys on it when they came back into shore, but it was only supposed to fit like 16.
It was a small schooner.
No, it was. Yeah. I mean, it was only supposed to fit like 16 or 20 people. I think they said max, but by
like a
regulation, it was only
little
supposed to be,
wicked
like 16.
tuna boat.
It was crazy small for what they were doing. And it was actually really cool looking. Like some of the shots, they showed it actually like go scuba under some of the waves, trying to get out into the ocean.
That's cool.
It was actually interesting. It was a good
Was this
movie.
a snuggle movie?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No, probably. Yeah, actually. Yes. Yeah, it would have been a snuggle.
Oh, you weren't snuggling with the wife?
No.
You stay
Wish I
over
would've.
there.
Yeah. No, it wasn't even that. It was by myself.
Oh, sorry.
Boo-hoo.
And you watched that by yourself?
Yeah, exactly.
You loser.
With 4 James Bond movies under his belt, it seems that actor Daniel Craig has bowed out of the iconic role. Or has he?
I was going to say, is he slitting his wrists or not?
No, well, he infamously announced he'd rather break this glass and slash my wrists than star in another Bond movie. I'm over with it at the moment. We're done. All I want to do is move on, Craig said in October last year.
Ka-ching, ka-ching.
Sony has now offered Craig a deal of around $150 million to star in another 2 Bond movies. $75 million apiece.
Good Lord.
Yeah, but when you look at the grand scheme of things, those bonds are like the biggest grossing Bond films ever.
No, I
and they
understand that.
make over $1 billion worldwide. So this is like a drop in a bucket.
But $75 million for one movie.
Dude, he brings in the cash as Bond.
I understand that, but can you imagine when they goes to do another movie outside of Bond?
Spectre was really good too. I actually like that one. I'm a big fan of Christoph Waltz. So
yeah.
See, I love Bond movies, and I have to say, sadly, I haven't seen Spectre yet.
It's okay. Calc's hyping it up. It's going with the mentality that it's okay.
Yeah, it's 8 out of 10.
So what do you think? Would you guys be okay? Oh, Mark, would you guys be okay with $75 million to do a movie?
Dude, I'd be.
No,
I would live in the gym if they gave me $75 million.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You would still have your jelly donut coffee meal every morning.
And burn it off the rest of the day in the gym.
By doing bicep curls all day.
Bicep curls.
I got to burn off this gut. I'm just going to do bicep curls
And calf
all day.
raises.
Yeah. Dude, okay, Bond or Bourne?
For which is better?
Which movie would you prefer? If you had to watch one more, Bond or Bourne film.
Bond.
One franchise had to go away. What would you do?
Ooh, one had to go away.
Yeah, you have to get rid of one.
I'd still stick with the classic Bond.
I say Bourne all the way. Get rid of Bond.
That's crazy because I really like both of them, but I started off with Bond. Like I was a huge Sean Connery Bond fan.
Dude, the Bourne movies are like video games. They have like boss fights throughout the whole game.
Yeah, but still, you got all those cool Bond gadgets and you got the Bond girls. I mean,
boy, who needs that shit? Bond girls are they've been the past couple of months. You got to agree.
All right, Oscar winner Benicio del Toro, who has a role in 2017's Star Wars Episode 8, is in talks to star in the upcoming Predator reboot.
Okay, just so you know how many Predators there's been: Predator 1, Predator 2, and then The Predators in 2010. And now they're going to do another reboot of The Predator.
So they're doing a reboot of Predator #1. The one,
or is it?
I think that's.
I guess.
Yeah, because it's okay. So the new Predator movie, which is called The Predator, is set to be released March 2nd, 2018. It's directed by Shane Black, Iron Man 3 and Nice Guys.
I want to see The Nice Guys. I heard it looked good. The one with Russell Crowe and that hunky guy. I don't know.
That hunky guy?
Yeah, the guy who's in the movie Drive.
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling.
Oh, okay.
Gosling, yeah.
I don't think I saw that. The director, I guess, had a part in the original 1987 movie.
He wasn't in it long.
Yeah, he was the first to be killed by the Predator in that movie.
Oh, he was Hawkins.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Shane Black. I thought he was like the diesel dude with the little MP5. When I was looking it up. Nope.
Yeah. All right, TV talk. Calc, what'd you watch?
This was a good week for me for TV, I think, personally. We knocked out all the Hard Knocks episodes on HBO.
How was it?
My wife loves it. She absolutely loves Hard Knocks.
She likes the locker room?
Yeah. No, this is the first time she's seen it, so I was telling her there's like a bunch of other seasons and other teams. We watched the one with the LA Rams. It was only 5 episodes, I think. Yeah, 5 episodes. We watched American Horror Story season 6, episode 1 last night.
How did it compare to the last 2?
Let me put it this way. I never finished the last 2. This one reminded me very much of season 1. Okay. And it's
going like a different direction, right?
I like the new direction. I won't say twist, but I like the new style of how they're doing this season. I highly recommend you guys check it out.
Dude, it came out of left field. I did not know it was coming on.
Very much the same actors?
Yeah, they pretty much
the same.
Sarah Paulson.
A lot of the same people. They've been holding true to that, keeping the same people.
Right.
Cuba's in it though, right?
Cuba Gooding's in it. Yep. And
yeah,
I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, and he's pretty good.
He was in the OJ versus the People.
That's right. And
that's why I haven't
finally, actually, right before we watched American Horror Story, I watched Son of Zorn, the new animated on Fox, where it's kind of like a Roger Rabbit type of show.
This is the one where the guy's like I don't want to say caveman. He's kind of like He-Man looking.
Yeah.
But he
works in an office.
Yes, he's a barbarian.
Right.
And it's just like He-Man type of cartoon. And his wife is a real life human, and his son is a human.
Well, everything's real life.
Yeah, everything's real except him, but he does come from like a cartoon type of universe, and he comes to see his son like once every 3 or 4 years, and it's really good. He's voiced by Jason Sudeikis.
Who's he married to?
Olivia Wilde.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it's we just actually watched a Sudeikis movie. I think it was called Tumble Down. He's just got good timing. Like, I think he's a funny dude. But this Zorn, I highly recommend you guys check it out. It's very, very adult themed. It's late night. Obviously, it's not for the kids.
So your son watches it.
No, he was in bed.
Chappy.
And this was after the Monday Night Football game, right?
Yeah, but I checked it out on demand. So
okay.
if your cable or satellite has on demand, check it out. Because
you have to watch commercials, right?
Got to watch commercials, and it actually doesn't premiere until I think September 20th or 28th. So I don't know.
Yeah,
if this
I thought
was
they
like
were saying something. There's a preview.
Yeah, it's like an early showing of it. So
right.
I highly recommend it. Check it out.
All right, Paige, what'd you watch?
I watched Expedition Unknown. The guy, Josh Gates, he goes on investigations of like this episode. He was looking into the tale if Robin Hood was real or not.
Okay.
And he goes and tries to find like the Nazi train full of gold that went missing. So he just goes on like little expeditions to find stuff that's maybe mythical or not.
Okay.
Also watch Fast and Loud. They pretty much buy like old junk cars and they turn it into like hot rods, like rat rods and stuff like that.
Did the co-owner's beard get any longer?
He's not the co-owner. He's the master mechanic, and he's also known as Scotchhound.
Nice.
Reminds me of you. I'm like, that's what I got to got you. Yeah, but they built an old Harley for this race, the beach race in New Jersey.
Okay.
They didn't make it in time, so. But anyway, it's a good show. I like it. And then I also watched NFL Redzone, all the football games on Sunday.
Nice.
NFL.
Yeah. Myself, I watched Forged in Fire. It's like a Chopped, but with blacksmiths.
Okay, I heard of that.
I want to check that out.
It was pretty cool. Like they have to, they just get the one that I watched. I think they had a Ford Ranger, like an old one that they brought in, and they had to just go ahead and grab scrap metal off of that as best they could, and then make a knife out of it. Actually, it was like just like a big chop knife on like a 12-inch blade or something like that. But it's pretty cool because it's like the first round they give them like an hour to forge like the knife or something, just a generic forging of it, just to see how the metal comes out. And then the next 3 chances, they like keep refining it, getting a handle on it and stuff, and then find the final cleanup. And then they go through like a process of how well the blade actually holds up in some. They take it to like a hard surface a few times to see how hard the metal actually is, right? Like how well they've gone ahead and forged the metal.
So is each episode like each episode kind of like a here's the object to make for this show?
Yeah. No, because once it gets down to the final 2. They send them home to their own forge, and they give them like then they'll give them like a type of blade to make.
Okay.
But I think they give them a different type of like or maybe it's always the same type of blade that they have to start with. It might always be the same type of blade that they have to start with, that they just have to make like some kind of chopping knife. Okay. I'm not sure. I only saw like 2 episodes of it, but and I also. Yeah, exactly. That'd be awesome. You have to do like you could only do like prison.
Today's challenge is a prison shank,
and you can only use what can be found in a prison. Yeah, that'd be awesome. And I also started rewatching Newsroom on HBO.
That's with Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, I really like it.
Last week we thought Jeff Daniels. No, it's with Jeff Daniels.
Jeff Daniels, yeah.
And we were trying to do Jeff Bridges. Okay.
So yes, Jeff Daniels is in this one. It's actually a really good show.
I like it. Yeah.
I don't know if Pigeon like it so much, but
no,
it hurts on his.
Is it fair and balanced?
All right. After hosting the successful television series, Bill Nye the Science Guy is back. After successfully hosting a television series, Bill Nye the Science Guy back in the 90s, Bill Nye is back, returning to TV with a new Netflix exclusive talk show that will make its debut in 2017.
Global warming. The
series, titled Bill Nye Saves the World, will provide an in-depth in-depth look at the impact science has on our society, culture, and politics.
Boy,
And guest stars as Barack Obama and Hillary
I was
Clinton.
going to say,
and
Pigeon, you're all over this one.
Each
Oh my
episode of the
God.
show will explore a specific topic
Nancy Pelosi.
from a scientific perspective and debunk the myths that surround it. So my question for you guys is, with Bill Nye being a big backer of climate change, will this be a new platform for his argument?
Yes.
And
Yeah, exactly.
Pigeon, what are your thoughts on climate change?
Phony. It's cyclical. It gets warm, it's going to get cold. It's going to be average, it's going to get warm, it's going to get cold. It's all cyclical. We went through a freaking ice age, for goodness sakes. And we're going to go through another ones very soon. So be prepared. All the stocks will go. No,
I hope
think
Jake Gyllenhaal's around.
What?
saved me from 20. What is it? Tomorrow? Something, the day of tomorrow?
Oh yeah,
Day after tomorrow. Yep.
Yeah.
And I think it will be a platform for his indoctrination of children.
Mm.
That's my thoughts.
Okay.
I think Kelk would
So Ruby and Drew will be watching this on a regular basis.
She will not be watching it. I will delete Netflix from my Xbox One.
All right, beer thoughts. Kelk, start us off.
It's absolute yay for me. It's actually really good. Smooth, has a little bit of a tang, a little bite to it. Nothing too bad.
From the alcohol?
Yeah, from the high alcohol, it's 9%. But it's very smooth, all considering. I like it a lot. My food pairing, for some
Let's see
reason,
if he gets this.
for some reason, I just want a big platter of cheese, crackers, and grapes.
Wait, cheese crackers or cheese
Cheese,
crackers?
like various types of cheeses.
Okay.
Maybe some
Like Gouda?
Gouda, some port wine, something maybe like a dry cheddar.
Oh, don't put port wine cheese out in front of my wife. She will lick the tub clean.
Crackers and some grapes for some sweetness.
All right, on their website, Dogfish, they have food pairings as roasted turkey, pork tenderloin, and cheesecake.
Ooh, cheese. Ew.
Okay, I could see the cheesecake. I mean, that's I'm jonesing for cheese, man. It's something in it wants me to have some cheese.
Anybody with some cheese? All right, Pitch, what do you think?
Mine is a definite yay. This has a lot of flavor. I can't pinpoint the taste of it, but it's more flavorful than the other triples that I've had before.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a definite yay, and I'll never be able to drink it again. It sucks.
Boo.
It's awesome. Bleh.
Was there any other bottles at the liquor store?
No, this was the only one.
Oh, boo.
I can't remember where even I got it from.
Yeah. Myself, I'm a yay as well, and it's a tasty triple. It's
You
good.
feeling it already?
No. I was just joking around with you. I thought you'd enjoy that. But it has that definitely. Yeah, it's good. It has that definite Belgian ale flavor, and the spices in there just they're keeping.
Is it getting a little too sweet?
The aftertaste too.
Is it getting?
No, mine's not sweet at all. No, not that I think anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I remember Triple Horse getting a little sweet if you have too much of it, but maybe that was just me.
He probably didn't even finish his bottle yet.
No, I'm 2/3 of the way through. I'll probably finish in the next 2 sips. So, anyway, let's get a new beer, and we'll be back with the Let's Talk Games.
For more from the Loaded Couch, check us out on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook.
If you like me and would like to follow me on Twitter at Pigeon Pegleg and also on Twitch, Pigeon Pegleg. Pigeon Pegleg.
Hey, this is Scott Hound. If you want to hear more from me, you can check me out on Twitter at ScottHound_LC or on Twitch at ScottHound.
All right, and we're back with Let's Talk Games. Before we get into the games talk, let's have Celtic tell us what he's drinking again.
I am continuing on with the beer to drink music to, and
Okay.
it's from Dogfish Head. They're Belgian triple, 9% alcohol.
All right, myself, I'm continuing with the Triple Horse from River Horse, 10% alcohol out of Trent, New Jersey. Belgian triple as well. And Pitch, go ahead.
I bumped it up one notch. I went up to an 11. I went to the quad, not the
Oh, jeez.
from Weyerbacher. It's been sitting in my fridge. I've been
Just had to
eyeing
one
it
up,
up.
didn't you?
Yup. The Belgian. It's a double bottle for that triple, but I wanted to change it up because I like that triple a lot.
You wanted to save it because it's discontinued.
I'm trying, but anyway, it's from Weyerbacher. It's a Belgian style quadruple ale. It's Easton, right? Easton, PA.
Yep.
It's a deep reddish brown, and it's 11.8% alcohol.
You just learned something. Why don't you give us a little thing about Weyerbacher that you just learned?
That they're making a new beer.
Ooh, well, we might have to go back and visit.
It's not the Merry Monks. It's what's it called? It's called the Mellow Monks.
Oh,
gonna go back and see Marty.
Oh my gosh, amazing!
I was gonna say we have to go back and visit Marty and try out the Mellow Monks.
Yeah, we'll get Kelk his wheelchair because his ankle's still broken from February.
All right, games we played this past week. Pitch, why don't you lead us off?
Play a little bit of Overwatch free from this past weekend, which is fun. And like I said before, when we played the beta, I think Kelk way back when, I had my fill. You know, I played the weekend. It was fun.
You had your fill when you played it at Kelk's house.
Yeah, it was fun, but I don't know if I have no desire to play it again.
Yeah, it definitely goes with the mindset of it's
redundant.
It's an amazing game to play with friends. It's good for a solid 3 to 5 hours every couple weeks. I don't think you can just keep hammering it every night, kind of like we did.
A lot of people do, though.
I know, but but you know what? That said, it definitely is that type of game where it's super easy to play, super easy objectives
to learn, to get into,
but to master it, that's where. I saw as the weekend went by and more people were playing and we got better and better. I don't know if it's the matchmaking, in our skills in the background, but we started playing some really difficult people and the strategies really start to come out. But it's a great game. It's really good.
Some cheese strategies too.
Mm-hmm. What else did you play?
I played some Minecraft with you for a little bit on the Loaded Couch land or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I have my house high up into the jungle trees.
Yeah. It was so funny. It's on that one because you got it started. You set it up. I'm like, all right, let me wander away from where the spawn point is and I'll set up a little house. And then you guys set up right in my front yard. I'm like, what the hell? I go out my front door and there's tree houses extraordinaire.
Yeah, Ruby, my daughter, built this crazy small house that led to a pool that led to a water slide, but she didn't like the water slide, so she deleted it. She had to break everything back down again. It's what the crap?
Yeah.
Played the Forza Horizons 3 alpha, beta, whatever you want to call it, demo. It's a definite buy. I like that game. It's fun. It's so pretty.
It was nice.
Yeah. And played some Destiny for a little bit. I only have 20 minutes to jump in. I just wanted to play a shooter. I probably should have done Borderlands, but that's a long fetch quest and then come back here and there.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to have some time, I think, if you're going to play some Borderlands.
Yeah, so I played some Destiny and it was fun. A lot's changed. They the pre-patch before the Rise of Iron.
Did you play? You played PvP?
Didn't play any PvP, but now they have private matches you can create.
Oh, okay.
And there's a bunch of hitting dead ghosts in each of the private matches on the boards. And I went back to try to look for them. Yeah.
That's cool.
So you can up your Grimoire scar.
Yeah.
So I did that. It was fun.
Calc, what'd you play?
Real quick, I played Overwatch again, free weekend. Played with the Flanz brothers. Got them back on.
Yeah, but you have it though, right?
I do. I have it. I own it. But no, like I said earlier, it's exciting getting to play with everybody again. Flanz brothers made an appearance. Also played Forza Horizons 3, the demo. It's awesome. It looks so good, and I just absolutely love the off-road racing. What was it? That aerial Atom, aerial Nomad.
Nomad, yeah.
Oh god, that thing's so much fun.
Which one's that? Is that the Dune buggy one?
Yeah, the open cage dune buggy.
Okay, yeah, on the beach, right?
On the beach, yep.
Well, you start on the beach and then you head out through and end up in the jungle, I think.
Yeah.
I loved my M4. I chose the M4 BMW. And then I played a little Destiny today. Played for about an hour and a half when I got home from.
So you got a Chivo.
Yeah, I beat what's his name? I think I beat it with one of you guys earlier, but I beat Crota's father today by myself. Orcs.
You didn't do the raid. You did the quest line.
The quest line one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the one where he he's in the center, then he moves to the right, then he goes to the left.
Yeah, he's like in that round room where he hides in the fog.
Does he go up, down, left, right, ABA start, or what?
Yeah,
No.
then 30 guys come out. Yeah.
Yeah. So I did some Destiny. A bunch of guys at work are talking about it. They're all getting Rise of Iron, and I'm so far behind. I really, honestly, I'd like to play it, but I just don't know if I have time to rank up.
Gotta catch you up.
So yeah, wrapped up some Destiny, and the big play of the week for me was played some ReCore. ReCore came
You're super
out.
excited about that.
Thanks, Pigeon.
Yeah, I was super excited when I watched the first 15 or 20 minutes on Twitch with Joe Staten, and
We talked about it.
we talked about it last week. So I saw it, and that kind of hooked me. I wasn't big on this game when it first came out, or when it was first shown, I should say. But after watching that video, I was like, "Ooh, this looks like something I could get into."
Then your sales pitch talked Pigeon into buying it.
Got Pigeon to buy it on the account
For us.
That's right.
You're welcome. Kelk, you should kick Larry Herb to the curb.
I sales pitched the shit out of that thing, didn't I?
Community manager for Inafune.
Yeah. It's awesome. 5 minutes in, I like the setting. I like the story. I like the action. It just keeps spoon feeding you the whole way. I don't mind.
Graphically, is it last gen or is it this gen?
Graphically, it's right in between. I remember I said last week he kind of purposely said he was going for like a manga type of feel.
Right.
It's hard to say. It's got this last gen flatness to it, but some of the like environment scenery and the lighting is this gen. So it's kind of in between. It's got the RPG elements. It's got plenty of action. I think the character movement is fine. Real quick, some of the high points that like people were giving it negative marks for was the frame rate, the load times, and the character animation. It reminded me a lot of Sunset Overdrive. I thought it like her jump and her dash was fluid enough for me. The auto lock on and the fire was really good. Yeah, I highly recommend it. I mean, to me, especially at the $40 price point, which is what gives it an extra half for me, I think it's a rock solid like 8.5 out of 10.
Just real quick, I hit Forza 3 like you guys did, but I think we all played together, although we didn't actually get multiplayer. Kelk, I think you're the only one who actually got to the point where you could do the, they're calling it open beta, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to get through the last event, and
Yeah, but do you have to redo the whole thing again?
Yes. Yep.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
So when we were
forget it.
playing, he was the only one that did all of the events or the
Okay.
task. I haven't got to the point where multiplayer opened up.
Yep.
So we didn't actually get to play that multiplayer. But I also played ReCore and played some Minecraft with Pidge, as he
How
said.
do you like ReCore?
Myself, I enjoyed it. I would have continued playing it for a while, except for some reason my Xbox froze and I had to completely do a hard reset on it while I was playing it. And then at that point, I just moved on to Minecraft with you.
It's probably Kelk's son. Okay.
Anyway, in Sony news, during the Sony meeting, Sony revealed the PS4 Slim and PS4 Pro, which is being lauded as meh. What game plan does Sony need for the Scorpio when it releases holiday 2017?
That's my thought is that they might release a PlayStation 5 before the Scorpio.
You think?
It'd be stupid to do that.
Do you think they'll release it or they'll just drop the bomb of it?
I think what they'll do is they'll have I think they have that PlayStation event. They have a PlayStation meeting. I think they'll have one again next year. Then they have that PlayStation experience in November or December.
Mm-hmm.
And then since the Scorpio is coming out holiday 2017, which is probably Black Friday, they might announce it before or shortly after and say, look, here's the PS4 Pro or something. I don't know.
The Pro.
The Pro.
And the Pro 0.0 or 2.0?
Yeah, it's 6.1 teraflops.
I agree with that. I think they're going to tease something next holiday to try and steal.
Because what they're releasing with the Pro is not that. I mean, it's greater than the PS4 Slim, but it's not.
Well, a lot of people were
above.
comparing it to. But I mean, if you take the teraflop whole formula out of it, a lot of people were saying the Xbox One S is just as good as the Pro.
Yeah.
Which again brings me to is an every 2-year release on these consoles worthwhile?
I think it might be because you get people who don't have it yet, and then you get the people who wait for the next one, and then they buy the next one, and then the people that wait it are going to wait again.
Yeah, which is what happens.
year.
That's exactly what happens with cell phones. A lot of people hold out for the
2 years.
every two. And
Again, but how much time, effort, development, and everything are you going to put into an every 2-year release of a console in comparison to, a phone? You're not doing a whole lot of upgrade on a phone.
Yeah, but you think about it. A phone right now, if you get like an unlocked phone, it's what? Instead of subsidizing it, it's like $700, $800.
Yeah.
And you have that for what, 2 years or however long you want it.
2-year payment.
A game console is what, $400, $500, and it does way more than what a cell phone
but you're not
does?
used to having a cell phone for 5 to 7 years like you had been previously with
I'm saying that's why they're going the cell phone route now.
Understandable, but it's a hard sales pitch. I think at this point, after you're getting people used to a 7-year time cycle.
I think we just grew up in where every 5 to 7 years we get a new console.
Yeah, we
Right.
got used to it, that's all.
But you're not carrying the console around with the possibility of dropping it and having the screen crack where you're like, oh crap, I gotta go get a new console.
I think the true test of, Pigeon's obviously ahead of us on this. You get a 4K TV, then we'll have to come back and retalk it, because you'll have to ask yourself, is it worth it for $299 to get the 4K and the upscale and the 4K Blu-ray player?
If the one you have already is working just fine.
Yeah, exactly. I think Pigeon hit it on the head, though. People that kind of waited and held out, they're getting the better console for $299. They're getting the 1S.
I don't know how we're on Xbox or in Sony news. The newly revised DualShock 4 is available and comes in black, red, blue, and gold.
Gold.
Gold will release exclusively with GameStop from November 21st to the end of May 2017.
It's weird. It's like a limited supply then, I guess?
I'm assuming so. I wonder if it's going to come with a number or a stupid sticker like our freaking Xbox One new release controllers did. Or what was that?
Day one 2013.
Yeah. Oh my God, whatever.
That thing broke immediately.
The new controller will feature a front-facing light bar, USB.
Which I like, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
Even though they still have the light bar on top, I think, right?
No.
Yeah.
Wait, the light on top. What do you mean? Oh, a front-facing, like up in your face, like where the Xbox.
Yeah, where that touchpad is. You see that touchpad? Okay. There's like a little light bar, a little line, which is awesome.
Oh, I gotcha.
But on top, but they still have that big swath of light bar
in the front.
Top.
Right. Okay. Sorry, I lost it. Okay, USB communication support.
I don't
and
know.
Bluetooth.
The USB is what? Is that the headphone
I'm gonna
jack?
say that. Yeah. No, I'm gonna assume a micro USB, kind of like the phone chargers for Android and the Windows phones.
Which is what they have on it now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Bluetooth though.
Which is it's already Bluetooth.
Yeah. Otherwise, the controller is no different from the original DualShock. So I guess the only real big is the front-facing light bar and gold.
I've read a bunch of, I guess, people ranting how ugly this thing is.
Mm-hmm. The gold one.
Yeah, I thought it's pretty cool.
It's interesting. I wonder if the gold scratches off though.
No. I have a blue PS4 controller that doesn't scratch off.
Doesn't scratch off.
The gold PS4 controller or the Gears of War Elite controller?
Gold
PS4.
Yeah, that Gears of War controllers.
Yeah, how much is that Gears of War controller? Just real quick.
$199.
$200 for.
I mean, it's definitely cool. It's definitely cool.
You know what? But it's probably something. If you buy, it's probably worth $300 a week after you buy it.
If you keep it boxed, hold it in your basement for a year. Forget that. I ain't doing that.
PlayStation 5 may arrive sooner than we think, according to Damien Thong. Thong. The analyst who correctly predicted the PS4 Pro and PS4 Slim is now predicting that the PS5 will be arriving in the second half of 2018.
Oh, so they're going to skip the Scorpio generation and come out and say, look, we had the Pro. Now we got the PS5.
See, that's what I'm saying. Around the time that the Scorpio is releasing, they're going to come in with some kind of announcement saying, oh, we got the new 5 coming out next year.
E3, they're going to they're gonna Xbox gonna talk about Scorpio, like this, holiday 2017, this is it, Scorpio, greatest console ever.
Right.
Then PS4 is gonna be the PlayStation, like PS5 2018, greatest console ever.
Exactly, and they're gonna one up the Scorpio because the Scorpio specs already were announced.
Yeah, it's gonna be a leapfrog effect, is what I think we're gonna see. It's like every year now, I'm better than you, and etc.
Do you think this bubble will burst? I think we touched on it before in the Sony Meeting segment, but with every other iteration, do you think people are gonna be like, you know what? I'm just like sick and tired of it. It's good for cell phones, but for systems, it's not. But
even still, with cell phones, I mean, that kind of bubbles burst too. Cuck, you can talk firsthand about how Apple's kind of reached its max.
Yeah, exactly. The whole cell phone, the whole smartphone type of thing has kind of plateaued and peaked. It's
even though they sold out every iPhone 7 Plus.
They didn't order a lot of them. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
They made a specific number to sell out that demand. This is the first year in history.
Sounds like the Wii to me.
That they're not releasing the sales numbers for the iPhone 7.
Yeah, they didn't have the numbers like lined up and stuff for these phones, I don't think.
Yeah,
But anyway, I don't know. I think the consumer base will just get rubbed the wrong way when it's just like, oh, we got a better console. Oh, next year Xbox has one. Next year PS4 has one.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Even with the Scorpio coming out, I'm like, well, if my Xbox One's still working fine.
Well, the good thing is it will always play the same games. That's the big
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I need my Xbox One X can go into the bedroom and I can get the Scorpio.
Yeah, shut up. We're not talking Xbox yet. We're still on PlayStation. Jesus. All right, reason behind the $10 upcharge in PlayStation Plus subscription. Pigeon, go ahead. You got a theory, right?
So my theory is they're upcharging from, was it $49.99 to $59.99?
Yes.
And there was a question where the PlayStation 4 original and I think Slim are going to get a patch for HDR gaming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Will they be getting 4K gaming too on the original PlayStation 4?
What do you mean?
Because right now the PlayStation 4 doesn't play 4K gaming.
No, it can't. It can't upscale like the 1S.
So what they're doing is they're releasing a patch just for HDR.
Mm-hmm. And we don't even know yet if it's true HDR. It's going to do some kind of weird, like color or pixel trickery type of thing.
But my thought is they were talking about some tomfoolery going on there. So my thought was that there was a rumor that they were going to charge for patches.
Yeah, I
heard
about that.
But they said, no, we're not going to do that. We're not charging. But they're upping the price of the subscription for PS Plus by $10.
Yeah, they wanted to charge people for the patch
for
HDR.
Maybe that's my theory. They're covering their cost. I mean, $10 is $10. It's not a lot for a whole year. It's like what, less than? I can't do the math right now. I'm a little buzzed, but it's like $10 or something.
It's less than. It's definitely less.
It's less than $1. Yeah, so it's less than something. But anyway, that's my conspiracy theory, is that they're charging the PS Plus subscription in order to cover the cost for the HDR patch. Yeah.
Right.
And who knew that our PlayStation 4 had a HDR compatibility? That's crazy.
It doesn't. It's a trick.
All right, Microsoft news. Microsoft accidentally sent Florida resident Jai Lee an Xbox One prototype in March 2013, 2 months before the company officially unveiled the home console.
Why is it coming out now?
Yeah, seriously.
Gives a shit.
Lee originally ordered a laptop from the Microsoft website, but instead of receiving the computer, the company shipped him the soon-to-be revealed Xbox One. What? Somebody must have gotten fired over that.
Dude, what would you do if you received that?
Posted pictures everywhere and told everybody all about it.
Yeah, it didn't come with a controller or the Kinect.
Microsoft didn't announce the system officially until May 2013.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
So this is the crazy thing here that I don't know. A company representative retrieved the confidential package and gave him an Xbox 360 and Kinect for the mishap, along with his previously ordered laptop. I think he should have gotten an Xbox One when it released.
Yeah, I think so too. But I think he contacted Engadget
Okay.
And they took pictures and photos and stuff. And then I think they contacted Xbox and they were like, "Oh snap! What the hell do we do?" And they're like, "Let's give them an Xbox 360 and a Kinect."
Yeah. At the end of its life cycle, let's go ahead and give them that for free.
I hope he got the laptop for free.
Yeah, seriously.
Probably not.
Probably
but-
not. That was already paid for.
You know-
But how does that happen? How does? Oh yeah, we're supposed to package up this computer, but here's this prototype Xbox. Let's just put this
in the
box.
article. They stored at the location where he ordered the laptop, where it was shipping to.
Mm-hmm.
They stored the prototype Xbox Ones. So somebody must have grabbed the
Somebody was having a bad day.
The giant table of Xbox One system for laptop. I don't know. That's insane. Yeah, somebody got fired. But Xbox One and Xbox 360 and Xbox 360 Kinect are terrible.
All right, Nintendo news. Nintendo sends a Zelda fan a care package in honor of his deceased brother. The package was packed, with Zelda-related items, including badges, a backpack, a Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild t-shirt, a coin with the Sheikah tribe emblem, and much more.
And they sent him a letter too, saying like they're sorry and stuff.
That's pretty cool.
I think that's kind of neat. Yeah.
How did they learn about it?
I think he wrote the brother of the deceased brother wrote a letter to Nintendo and saying, how much they enjoyed the Zelda games because they played each other when he was sick and it kept his mind off of him being in pain and being sick.
That's crazy.
How soon before people start trolling Nintendo and Microsoft and Sony? Oh, I'm sick. Stuff like this is nice. I just hate how people take advantage of situations.
Of course. All right, Reddit user, I'm going to say that's a 133.
I'm going to say it's probably Elite Red Rocket. Shit, Red Rocket's a boner on a dog. Never mind.
Okay, so Elite Red Rocket, but it's lowercase L, 2 3s, and then T Red Rocket. Appears to have found evidence that Mario and Luigi's Papa does indeed exist in some form. The form in this case being a metal tray, which formed part of an earlier Mario Bros. Merchandising push.
The creepy as hell looking, man.
I can imagine eating my food off of that. Although I can because of when I grew up and I saw these things, but...
Yeah, I had a Pee Wee Herman lunchbox. What did you have?
He-Man.
I think I had a Dukes of Hazzard lunchbox.
Oh my gosh, we all had awesome lunchboxes.
I can't remember, but I think it was that. All right, so the tray shows the brothers in their home with a strangely rendered Bowser. I'd swear that Mario and Luigi are both strangely rendered as well. Emerging from the TV set. Putting aside this rather worrying image for a second, we spot a portrait on the wall which features a man who looks very much like Mario, but has gray hair and is dressed in blue overalls and is also smoking a pipe.
Okay, what's his name? Lario.
That's funny when you first...
Grandpapa.
Or Pappy. Yeah. I have no idea. I'm trying to think of another
Luigi
type of name. Well, Well, not because it would have been Mario Jr. then, right?
I don't know.
Or Luigi Jr.
It's pretty cool though. Somebody actually found this. What's the price on it? $29.95. I buy it.
I like the Toad. It looks like a kind of a...
He has no neck.
Cock.
He looks like a penis for sure.
Yeah, with a spotted head on it. Jesus.
Looks like that Kenyan dude.
No, it doesn't at all. Stop it.
I had a dream about it. Anyway.
Jesus Rice! The top Smash Bros. Wii U player wins major Japanese tournament, and his prize is his prize is a pair of headphones and 66 pounds of rice. That's the grand prize.
Who don't love some white rice?
Holy shit! 66 pounds of it.
Dude, I hope it's jasmine rice.
Who decided 66 was the right amount of pounds that you give somebody as a grand prize?
It's 30 kilograms.
Who decided that the 30 kilograms was the right amount of rice to give somebody as a grand prize?
A lot of children died to bring that 66 pounds of rice.
Yeah. I'd rather have 2 ounces of saffron than that. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. All right, multi-platform news. BioWare announced Explorers Wanted, a contest offering a chance to have your voice featured in Mass Effect Andromeda.
Can we do this? Can all of us send it in? Because my wife's going to do it too, and she's probably going to win.
All right, yeah, let's do it. I mean, we got to
we got to It's coming up soon, real fast.
The contest opened last week. To enter, go to the contest page and download the 2 scripts BioWare has to offer. One is for Jordan Tate, a documentarian interviewing Andromeda's lead character, Ryder.
Andromeda.
Yeah, exactly. The other is a chat between mercenaries.
Oh, I want that one.
Once you've got a handle on your lines, produce a video and or audio recording and send your best take to explorers@bioware.com.
We can do that.
Explorers@bioware.com. The contest entry period closes September 28th, 2016 at 6:59 GMT. 6:59 a.m. GMT. Sorry.
I don't know what GMT is, so figure it out.
It's British. All right. At which point, the entries will be judged by a panel of BioWare employees per the
4 hours.
Page. 4
Greenwich.
Greenwich Mean Time.
Standard time.
Right, which is in England, right?
Don't know, but it's a 4-hour difference.
The potential winner will be notified on or before November 30th, 2016. The winner will be flown to one of our recording studios, put in a hotel for up to 2 nights, and perform in a professional recording session.
You won't get paid for it.
No, you just get to go out and hang out with them.
I know it.
I'll bet you they give you something.
Start of a new career right there.
That's what I was just gonna say. Start you off.
Yeah, probably get like a shirt and a mug and stuff like that.
Yeah, and pencils.
Pencils. Massive Entertainment revealed the release of the Division's public test server has been delayed.
Ooh, sorry.
A Massive Entertainment community developer revealed the public test server will not be available as the studio previously anticipated.
Calc, what's going on with this?
Good things are coming, guys. Good things.
Andrew gets delayed of a public test. Oh my gosh.
Calc, you a little disappointed? I knew you were looking forward to starting a new character in the Division.
No, I'm not. I'm not disappointed at all, actually, because I read all the notes today from the state of the game that they gave,
and
they're changing everything.
And
so when you beat it after level 30, you can basically adjust on the fly the difficulty tiers of the entire world. You can do tier 1 through 4, and based on the difficulty tier you pick, it alters the NPCs, the loot drops, stuff like that. It's bringing back all the roaming mobs, all the mini bosses out in the PvE environment.
Oh, awesome.
I think you said that also upgraded the damage or the damage taken from the mobs, right?
Yeah, they basically brought these elite task force guys in and had chart graphs or pie graphs and charts, and they basically showed, which Pigeon and I have always been saying, once you get over NPC, what is it, level 32? They just
when you get level 2 is like borderline.
Yeah, they just showed on the chart it was like 4 to 5 times more difficult to kill these guys, and you were killed faster. So they basically brought all the lines back down parallel, and it's just going to feel like you're basically going to be able to just roll through and mow guys down and just constantly keep farming things, and it's just going to be like Diablo runs. It's going to be just...
Or Destiny.
Yeah, or like Destiny. I think I told Scotty that on IM the other day. I'm like, you're going to be able to just plow through and get lots of quick kills and lots of loot drops, and that's what's rewarding to people.
Yeah, definitely. All right, the Titanfall universe is coming to mobile devices in the form of Titanfall Frontline, a strategy card game that is in development on Android and iOS, according to the game's website.
Not Windows Phone.
It offers turn-based combat and player versus player battles that take place in real time, not in asynchronous multiplayer.
It sounds cool. I'd like to try it out. I mean,
all right, Pidge, you're the only one who changed your beer, so yay or nay?
It's a yay.
In your quad?
My quad, it's delicious. It's got, to me, it tastes. It's got like a little raisin dextra taste to it,
okay,
which I'm loving.
And Calc, I'm just gonna reassure that you're still yay.
Yeah, it's a yay.
And myself as well. Yep. All right, let's get refills, and we'll be back with Brown Breeze.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening. If you want to check us out, you can tweet us at The Loaded Couch on Twitter. You can also email us at theloadedcouch@gmail.com. Download our podcast on iTunes, leave a review, get us some votes. Also, contact us on Stitcher, and you can also find us on SoundCloud.
All right, we're back with the Brown Breeze section of the show. I don't know if anybody changed up their beer. Actually, the Pigeon might have.
I thought I was going to, but No.
Well, you went back to the triple. No, you didn't? Are you stuck with the quad?
Yeah, I'm still drinking it.
All right. Let's get right into the diarrhea of the mouth. We're going to start with pesticides. Raining down from the sky in Dorchester County, South Carolina, was meant to kill mosquitoes. For the sake of safety, the county says. Mosquitoes, after all, can carry West Nile and Zika. And 4 cases of Zika were recently confirmed in the county.
That damn Zika, man. It's getting everywhere.
But on Sunday morning at 6:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m., as the county conducted aerial spraying, the bees fell by the millions. Beekeepers in Dorchester County sound downright apocalyptic,
There we go.
when they talk about the impact of the spraying. First quote is, "We have a mass killing," Andrew Mackey, his wife, told him. And the second quote is, "My bee yard looks like it's been nuked." Juanita Stanley, co-owner of Flowertown Bee Farm and Supply.
Jim Parsons gets nuked.
Now, I know it sounds like it's kind of funny and stuff like that, but I mean, bees really
Yes.
are our largest pollinators.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're essential.
I mean, there's been plenty of studies that have come out and said if our bee populations die in any way, it could really impact our livelihood for food production.
Yeah,
The Walking
this is
Dead's
a big
Scorpio.
screw up by somebody. I mean,
Right.
this is something you don't want to be doing.
Right.
Most of the beekeepers told the county before they did spraying to do it at night when all the bees are at the hive,
Right.
because bees work during the day. And they said no.
Screw it.
Yeah, all
So
the bees just finished their cup of coffee and walked out the front door and got
And
nuked.
jelly donut. Yep. Some
Crazy.
bees survived that were working out for the Bond movie.
All right. A cafe in
Adelaide? Yeah.
Adelaide, Australia, is serving the ass kicker, a concoction of 4 espresso shots, 2 different strengths of cold drip and milk that its inventor says contains 80 times the amount of caffeine of the standard shot.
Holy crap.
80
I don't-
times.
I don't drink coffee, but
When I do.
when I do,
Yeah, you're the most interesting man in the world who
I
drinks
drink
freaking
the
ass kicker. Nice. Cal, how do you think you would have slept last night with the ass kicker in your system?
I wouldn't have slept. That's the thing.
How's coffee to
80
you?
times.
Kelk's like, give me the 80 times black.
You can have a heart attack from that. I mean, there's got to be some kind of warning.
I would hope so.
Yeah, there's certain levels, but this is like under by like 5. Whatever
All right.
the units it is.
Just to give you a breakdown, the drink was designed to be sipped slowly over 3 to 4 hours. It promises to keep coffee lovers buzzing for up to 18 hours.
That's insane.
While a normal espresso, as defined by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, packs around 63 milligrams of caffeine, this drink has 5 grams. 5 grams, not milligrams, grams, according to its creator.
Which is what? Almost 1,000 times more?
Dude, that's ridiculous.
They're like, here's your cup of coffee and a snort a line of Coke every hour.
Oh my God. So Steve Bennington, owner of Vicious Coffee, developed the drink for a local emergency room nurse who needed something to keep her going during unexpected night shifts. Unexpected. Okay. Quote, we had to tone it down a bit because it kept her up for a total of 3 days.
Jesus
Dude,
Christ.
she should have did a game. She was playing Destiny, I think, for those 3 days.
You sure she didn't take Viagra? She was hard up
So,
for 3
so
days.
is this like the new drink instead of like drinking Mountain Dew and Red Bull and shit when you play video
Dude.
games? You just drink some ass kicker and you're good.
Holy
Dude,
crap, dude.
I just looked on Reddit. It's the official sponsor for MLG.
You liar, man. Awesome. All right, so warning signs of a coffee overdose include shakes and sweats, dilated pupils, stammering over your words, Andromeda, vertigo, and nausea.
So what I've just read there is you're telling me is Hillary Clinton tried the ass kicker earlier this week.
No, dude, it's a minor form of pneumonia. Not.
All right, the ass kicker experience will set you back around $12 or 16 Australian dollars for a 16-ounce cup. Oh my God, a 16-ounce cup of it too.
Holy shit.
Would you do it? Yeah, you had to do it over 3 to 4
No,
hours.
I wouldn't do it, dude. A single cup of coffee gives me agita if I don't get up and walk around for a while.
Yeah,
I'd feel like shaking inside.
I'd have the meat sweats, something fierce.
I have the coffee sweats after that.
You have the meat sweats right now, don't you, Cut?
I'd be sweating blood.
All right, questions from listeners. Our first question comes from I'm a sore loser. Have you guys done anything really, really stupid after losing at anything, like the Indiana man who mailed dead skunks and a raccoon for losing the school basketball coaching job? Oh, yeah. Did I mention he spray painted the other guy's car with "You will die"? I've never, no, I can't say I've ever done anything that dumb.
The only thing I did dumb is if like I lost in like GoldenEye, I just turned it off. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to play anymore.
Oh, you're a rage quitter?
No, I finished the game and I'm like, that's it, I'm done.
Okay, so it's not really a rage quitter. I guess a rage quitter is kind of right mid-game quits.
Yeah, rage quitter's mid-game, so I would say I'm an end-of-game rage quitter.
Okay. Calc?
No, I've never, played sports my whole life, so I kind of, became that good sport, whether you win or lose. So my question is, this guy was trying to be a coach.
Yeah.
Who's supposed to teach younger children that you're not to be a sore sport. And take losing with pride. You give it all you can. And this guy's out there spraying "You will die."
But Calc, he didn't tell anybody he was going to mail these dead skunks and raccoons and paint the guy's car.
Well, maybe there's a reason why he didn't get the job then.
Maybe he's like a Marchurian candidate. Someone told him, gave him like a secret passcode, like beaver farts. Then he went off. I'm drunk, sorry.
All right, thank you for the question I'm a sore loser. Our next question comes from Calc's Fanboy Fan Club. Nice. Did you guys read the latest report by analytics firm IHS Market? You didn't. Well, let me tell you. See, Microsoft and Xbox Live are the best at logging in, have players join parties, and the quality of its voice chat. PS is better. But who cares? Don't take my word. Ask King Calc.
Did you guys see this too? It's in like fine print in some of their commercials.
Yeah, I saw that. They're like hashtagging it, right?
Yeah, it's like best online service available.
I forget what the hashtag is. Oh my gosh.
Hey, I will give them this though. The voice chat is really clear. I've had never done the voice chat on PlayStation, so I don't know how comparable it is.
We have.
Yeah, I would say it is better. It is better, yes. I would agree.
For Xbox.
Yes, it is better for Xbox.
Right, PlayStation, I think, was comparable to the 360 when we did it.
Yeah, as far as logging in, I don't know. My PS4 boots up really fast.
Oh, yeah, it does.
And then having players join parties.
Hey, speaking of, so there was somebody posted something on Reddit about the Xbox.
Wow, that's weird.
About the loading and the speed of moving or navigating around the GUI.
It's a little.
Oh, there he goes.
There it is. The GUI. Do you guys notice that it gets slower as the month goes on because of the constant patch updates for the preview program?
I don't know, because I'm no longer in the preview program for some reason.
You dumped out of it?
Since I got the Xbox One S, I'm not part of it anymore.
Oh.
So my thought is, I think they have debug code running in the background, and as they continue to do the builds, it just chugs more and more. So, because I noticed when we get the official monthly release that goes out to the public, the console's like super fast that day. And then literally within like the next week, it just starts slowing down and slowing down. I've actually been thinking about dropping out of the preview program because of it.
Dude, my Xbox One S actually, like, it doesn't freeze where I have to turn it off and hard reset, but it freezes for maybe 4 to 5 seconds. It's a little annoying.
See, I notice like when my son plays it, or I've been playing it for like 3 days in a row. Once I get to that like fourth day, I have to do a hard reset.
Dude, it's Minecraft, man. That game totally tanks my console.
And Roblox.
That and Roblox.
Yeah, Roblox is All right, thanks for the question at Calc's Fanboy Fan Club. Our next question comes from at Concerned Listener. Will the Flan Bros ever come back? I would love to hear what's happening in space.
I think he had a child in space.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah, we
I
got to
wonder
get
how that went.
Space Flanz on to talk about his
His
child.
birthing process.
Yeah.
If having a baby in space is any better than a water birth,
I don't know. It probably is.
I wouldn't doubt it.
But I know that I saw a video of his baby walking for the first time.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah. But what about Doom?
He got a new house. He's doing his thing in a new place, new job. Well, he's self-employed now, but he's getting new clients and stuff. So
Yeah, I remember last time I talked to him, he's been working a lot. He said.
Yeah. I think that comes with the getting your own type of job, your own company and stuff, or trying to build your own company.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're both doing good, but
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for the question at Concerned Listener. Our next question comes from at Fantasy FB Fan. You guys mentioned playing FFB last year. I'm assuming that's fantasy football last year. Did you try again this year? If so, how's your team doing?
I'm 0-1.
I actually tied. I got a freaking tie with Doom.
Who doesn't even follow sports?
I had like a 20 or 30 something point lead on him going into the Monday night games. And he caught up, and I would have rather have lost by 1 point than tie.
What did? No one says that.
This guy does.
The guy with 2 thumbs and a tongue.
Yeah.
This guy.
Who's in last place? Who finished in first place last year? This guy.
How many points did you have?
I had 34. Everybody else had like 70 or 90.
I had 58. Who
I had
cares?
34 points last week. I was so pissed.
Did Doom do an auto pick or did he pick himself?
No, he picked himself. I think you were the only one who auto picked.
Yeah, that was the smartest thing I've ever done in my life.
Oh, man. Anyway. All right. Yeah. Thank you for the question at Fantasy FB Fan. Our last question comes from Kelk's own favorite, Olivia Wilde. Kelk, heard you have a hall pass. Care to use it? What you other guys? Who's your hall pass? What you other? Okay.
She must be drunk on.
She must be drunk.
She must be drinking triple or quad.
I hope not. She's like 7 months pregnant.
Oh,
but...
Jesus. All right. So, Kelk, you have a hall pass. Care to use it? With Olivia Wilde?
This came from a conversation last night with my wife.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she thinks Jason Sudeikis is pretty hot. So I was like,
it looks like you're under a swinging party.
Well, she's like, if he, just so you know, if he comes to the door, he's one of the ones. I said, well, as long as he brings his wife.
7 months pregnant. Kelk had no problem. Jeez.
So
can't get her pregnant.
She's like, oh, so she's one of the women you don't talk about. And I was like,
So what other women you don't talk about? Olivia Munn?
Yeah, no. I can't.
He only likes her in Chun-Li cosplay.
Nah, I don't sit.
What? What is this? Women in Chun-Li cosplay?
Yeah, Olivia Munn's like well known for going to Comic-Cons and being in cosplay, especially in like
Oh, I thought it was a Kelk's Hall Pass like Chun-Li.
No, but Olivia Munn's been in Chun-Li cosplay before.
That, and I think she did, what does she do? Like Wonder Woman and all that.
Probably.
Did you, speaking of cosplay, did you see the Henry Cavill when he walked up to Will Smith?
No.
Yes, with the mask on.
Yeah, what mask did he have on?
He had on...
I forget what mask it was, but like someone that's super jacked with that mask should not be walking around in a convention like that.
Did you hear about? Did you guys hear about the one Comic-Con? I think it was last year, San Diego. Jamie Lee Curtis walked around as Vega.
Yeah,
really?
From Street Fighter. Yeah. Yep. She took all kinds of pictures of people and everything, and nobody had any idea who she was.
Yeah, because Vega had the mask on, right?
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool that celebrities do that.
Yeah.
Calc, who else is your hall pass besides Olivia Wilde?
I have no idea. I don't sit and think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you laminated it like Ross from Friends.
Keep it in the wallet. little tick marks and check boxes.
All right, Pitch. I'm going to assume you have what the hell's her name? You always talk about her
from Shameless.
No, the blonde from what the hell?
Margot Robbie.
Yes, Margot Robbie. Yes,
Emmy Ross. Jessica Alba.
Keep going.
Keep going there, Pitch.
Yes, we're up to 3.
What else? Young Sigourney Weaver from Alien.
can't do that. Okay.
No.
Keep going
So Sigourney Weaver in Ghostbusters.
No.
That's she was the
and then
gatekeeper, right?
She was the
No,
she was the gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper.
No. At the end of Alien, she had white undies or as panties as your wife hates, and the like wife beater shirt on with nips blasting.
Yeah. Nips blasted. Blasted nips.
Yeah. What about you? What about you, Scotch?
I know. You know what's funny? When I first met my wife, the person who lived across from her that I met her through, I think he had a crush on her, to be honest with you. And
He said he had a crush on her.
Yeah. The guy that that was getting married, who I was friends with, that I worked with, I think he had a crush on my wife.
Okay.
And kind of made it really difficult when we first started dating.
Uh-oh.
And I think he went and told her that I had the biggest crush on what the hell's her name, babe? No, she was on that oh my god, she was a model.
Scully.
She was on Victoria's Secret.
Alessandro.
No,
Adriana Lima.
She's now on like this show with them, the people who do they make clothing and stuff like that.
Oh, Heidi Klum.
Heidi Klum, that's it. And he went ahead and told Nicole that if Seal ever was found dead, to go and look for where the hell I was and what
are you guys?
my alibi was. I'm like, okay, first off, what are you talking about? And
First of all, she's smoking hot at like 51.
So yeah, I don't have a what do you call it? A hall pass. And
All right, you know who my hall pass really is?
Margot Robbie.
Calc's wife. If I ever see her, it's over.
That's all right. Wait till Pigeon's daughter gets the red hair.
Oh shiz. That's crazy.
I just got it. You jerk.
It took a second. All right. Well, thank you for the question at Olivia Wilde. I'm surprised
kinda
she
bald.
even listened to this show. But that's the show. Let's do the quick food pairing or yay or nay on the beers again, everybody.
It's a yay for me. It's really good.
Yeah, it's a yay.
Yay for me as well. Calc, same cheese, grapes, and crackers.
Yes, sir.
All right. If you want, that's the show. If you want to reach out to us, you can reach us at theloadedcouch@gmail.com. You can also find us on Twitter at theloadedcouch. Pigeon Peg Leg everywhere. Celtic Fox _LC everywhere, I'm going to say.
Yep.
Yeah. And myself, I'm Scotchhound _LC on Twitter and Scotchhound on Twitch, although I've been running the Loaded Couch on Twitch lately. So you can also catch us on YouTube, and we're going to have the website up. How soon, Calc?
Yeah. Calc, it's in your hands.
Yeah, let's say within a month.
1 month. Okay. So if you want, check us out there. Hit us up, write us some emails, ask us some questions, and we'll get back to you. And we'll talk to you guys later.
Later.
Cool.